And, when you're reading this in order, you're like, oh, if that's included, then they're probably going to include a lot of the tech stuff. But they're not. Hey guys, what is up? I just got done filming my video about the secret tiers or custom pricing that I kind of made based off the current Ford's pricing for like certain upgrades that I think people will want and what it would be on the Lightning. So if you want to check that out, go ahead. But it brought me to a bigger point that I'm just kind of like can't stop thinking about. After really diving in on Ford's spec sheet, there's a lot of things that kind of had me bummed out. Okay, so this will just be a quick video about some key features that Ford's making you pay a lot of money for. So we'll start with the Pro. I like that you can get the extended with a caveat at every level. Basically, if I could sum my whole issue up, is I almost feel like, other than like some very premium features, I feel like a lot of these features should be an available add-on at any trim level. It just, if you're willing to pay for it, I mean, I guess you are willing to pay for it by paying a ton for it, but if you wanted the XLT trim, there's some things like the phone as the key. That one has me so bummed that you have to have a Lariat or higher. And even at the Lariat, you need to upgrade for it. I feel like with the electric car, that should have been just a given. It has me mad. Like, I'm upset. Don't quote me, but I'm almost positive it comes standard on the Mach-E at any trim level. Okay, so talking about the tailgates, there's 3 different tailgates. There's one completely unpowered. Let me back up. The power up hood is standard on all of them. That I'm surprised about. I figured maybe it's like a production thing where it's cheaper to just include it on all of them. But I figured like my Jeep or whatever, it's extra to have the automatic trunk. So I guess that's a win. But then when you get to the tailgates, lift assist, I think, is like what you climb up with. That's standard on all of them. But then to get a power tailgate, it's an add-on at the XLT level, and then that's the only place it exists. But there's the power up and down, which is just standard on the Lariat and Platinum. So to recap, that was a powered down one that is a paid option at the XLT level, and no option for a power up and down one unless you get the highest ones, which are standard. I don't know, kind of a bummer. The power deployable running boards, very cool. Actually, running boards in general, if I'm not mistaken, you can't even get one on the Pro, but at least one comes standard, the carbon black fixed extended running board, on all of the other 3, so that's good. Honestly, that's enough for me. I don't need the fancy ones. So the projector LED headlights, which is the ones on the side, not the beam across, standard on all of them. That's nice, especially, that's like the tech kind of thing that's included at all of them, where right now for the current F-150 you have to pay a little extra for. So that's a cool thing that's included across the board. And when you're reading this in order, you're like, oh, if that's included, then they're probably going to include a lot of the tech stuff. But they're not. So you probably already know this. I doubt I'm the first to tell you this, but the cool front headlight, it does not come at the Pro level. You need to be at the XLT or higher. And this is something I recently found out, the swoop long rear taillight is actually only at the Lariat and I keep saying premium Platinum. So if that one means a lot to you, you have to go even higher. So again, these light ones, I don't mind that they are not included. That's like an appearance thing. That's something like you're paying for a prestige of like how your car looks. I don't know why I feel this way, and if it sounds dumb to you, you're not wrong to think that. It's just what I think. Oh, the LED box lighting zone, which I'm pretty sure is that cool feature where like there's a picture of your truck comes up on the screen, and then you can touch all around of like what you want to light all around the truck. That's so cool. And at first I was bummed that one is only optional at the XLT and higher, but then I realized I guess there's no front beam on the... Well, yeah, you could probably do that at all of them. I'll come back to that. No, I won't. I won't. Okay, then we get to like some wheel stuff. That, again, I totally get. You need to go to a premium tier to upgrade. That's, again, the physical stuff. That makes sense. So you're stuck with 18-inch on the Pro. The fact that the Pro and the Platinum are on the complete opposite end, again, just kind of... Whoa. Too many prestigious words that start with P. Okay, and then here's where I'm getting pissed. The technology section. So, Sync 4, voice recognition, whatever. If that's not standard on a car, then it shouldn't be around in 2020 or higher. I know it's 21, but you get it. The 12-inch screen, that's standard, that is choice. Good job. Good job. Although I wish it was the 15, but it's not like they are chopping you with nothing. You're getting the best of the best for the current F-150 at the standard level. I like that move. So again, your wireless... Oh, it doesn't say if it's wireless Apple CarPlay. My guess is it will be. Navigation is standard. The productivity screen, which is I'm pretty sure your dash screen. That's standard, 12-inch across the board on all of the trim levels. That's a good Pro. I like that. Good job. Another good job. Okay, here's one that's kind of a bummer that you have to buy as an add-on. Is Intelligent Access, which is like where you, like the little button on the handle and you touch it and it unlocks the car. That's an add-on at the XLT and not available at the Pro level. I guess I get that one. Not as mad. This game is me listing the feature, where you can get it, and if I'm mad or not. Ford Pass Wi-Fi, of course they're going to give it to you because that's a recurring monthly payment that you get to give them. Why wouldn't they? The upgraded sound system. Now, again, this makes sense because that's a reason to upgrade for a premium feature like that. That makes sense. And then the one I'm so mad about still is the phone as a key. Because it's like, maybe I'm missing something, but it seems like one of the cheapest things to add on. Just make it available. That's something I'd pay for. I don't get it. Maybe I'm missing something. If you guys know, tell me. That'd be great, and I'll learn. And that's done for the rain sensing wipers. That I guess I don't care about. It would be cool if it was standard on all of them, but I don't know. I'm not missing anything. So I'm skipping ahead because I think this is still technically the technology section, the Copilot 360 stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and list everything that's standard across the board. This is the Copilot 2.0. It looks like Lane Keep Assist is actually included on standard, as well as Auto High Beam. Oh, that's great. It's the lane centering and speed is what's not and is an upgrade. You know what? I might go ahead and give that a thumbs up. Look at me. I'm having a live change of heart. I just should have read in more detail here. So you actually do get a decent amount of driving safety tech standard. Good job. And then that automatic stop and go and adaptive cruise control and lane centering, that is what's the add-on. Okay. And then again though, for, you know what, if I'm really thinking about these are just tech things that probably hardware wise aren't that expensive to add to the car. It's maybe just a couple sensors and maybe camera systems. That seems like they should offer it because it would be a good upgrade upsell, that people would want that. And then maybe, you know what, maybe it's so much so that that's why they're restricting it, because they're getting people to go up a trim level. Okay, I get it. But also, if people are dead set on that trim level, they would pay for that. There's people a lot smarter than me making this pricing decision, so I'm sure they know what they're doing. Okay, so again, the tow packages, all optional across the board. The safety stuff, it looks mostly standard across the board, literally everything except for whatever advanced security pack is, and the keyless entry pad, only standard at XLT and above. But all the other, like crash alert system, anti-theft alarm, that's all included. So if safety is a big thing for you, then you're set there. And then the last thing I'll talk about is seating. So off the bat, and I know the spec sheet is not fully built out, I would guess at this point, but the one that's available, it's kind of very limited on like the seating. So vinyl, two-way, everything manual in the Pro. There's no options for anything other than that. That's odd to me. I feel like if you look at the current XL, there's at least upgrades for like, at least making things power. Like that's a little odd. Kind of makes me not want the Pro, which I already was probably going to go with the XLT, but just another reason. Okay, so the standard seating on the XLT is a cloth front bucket seat with power and then manual passenger seat. And that's fine. The only thing that bugs me is the upgrade. It's for heated seats, but still no electric for your co-pilot. I like to call it your co-pilot, right? That's weird. A weird decision there. I feel like why not just... Okay, this is tricky. I might be going back on that because let me just read it and you can interpret it as you want. The upgrade is for cloth heated front bucket seats, 8-way power driver's seat with power lumbar, manual passenger lumbar. Does that mean you still get power but only the lumbar is like that little turny knob? I hope so. It should be. And then, of course, Lariat, you get standard leather, all of the 10-way powers, memory seats. Like, you're set on the Lariat. Honestly, that's probably the best trim level. If you can afford it, that's the go-to for sure. And then finally, of course, you get the pimped out badass, you name it, leather, 10-way massage, all that stuff on the premium, but I can't afford that. One thing also cool, a lot of the cool like gimmicky stuff is like only at the premium, as we've seen, gimmicky or just actual cool stuff. But that stowaway shifter, it says that's actually standard on all of them, which makes me think that they're all standard with the 20 console 20 or 40 or whatever it's called, and the work surface. It must be, right? Okay, so that's my thoughts. What I will leave you with is a link to what I'm reading. This it's called the 2022 Ford F Lightning Technical Specs. It looks like from Ford themselves. So I don't know. Maybe it's not from Ford and we're all being fooled, but I think it's legit. If any of this was interesting to you, I am going all in on Ford Lightning right now. I can't stop thinking about it. Therefore, I'm going to keep making videos. I am following it like the back of my hand, so I will be on top of it with any Ford Lightning news. Stay subscribed and I will bring it to you. And hopefully I'll get better at this as I go too. So if you didn't like this video, that's okay. It's going to get better, I think. That's it. Thanks for watching.